The picture provides information about newspaper circulation in USA and percentage of household items. First of all, the x-axis represents the years which start from 1960 to 2017, and the y-axis represents the percentages which start from 0% to 120%. In between the graph, there are two different colors which shows different days, like the blue color shows Sunday and red color shows weekday. As the red color in 1960s had 120% as compared to 2017, and Sunday, which is blue color, which is 90 color in 1960, and as compared to 2017 is very high.
The image gives the information about the line graph. The primary feature of this image is the newspaper circulation and the percentage of household. Moreover, it shows the different years like 1960, 1964, 1968 and up to 2017. Furthermore, it shows the different values in percentage like 30%, 60%, 90% and 120%. It also shows the weekly days and Sunday, which start decreasing from 120%, 19% to the 0%. At last, this process will be continuous.
The given line graph presents the information about newspaper circulation in the households of USA from 1960 to 2017 on weekdays and Sundays. From the picture, it is clear that newspapers were highly circulated in 1960 and it was less circulated in 2017. It is also clear that it was moderately circulated in 1988. In overall perspective, the picture provides the crucial information about newspaper circulation in the households of USA and a decreasing trend in the newspaper circulation, which is well supported by data and facts.
This image gives information about the newspaper circulation in USA. There are a number of many elements in this image. From this image, I can say that the highest value is the weekly and Sunday, which is indicated by the red and blue color. Now the second highest value is the 1960 and 1964, which is about the 120%. If we talk about the lowest value in the 1917, which is about the 30%. In conclusion, this image was very informative.
The graph gives information about newspaper circulation in USA. Firstly, it indicates a percentage in the y-axis and the years in the x-axis. Furthermore, there are many elements such as 120, 90 and 60. The highest value is 120%, which is for 1960. The lowest value is 30%, which is for 2017. Moreover, there's a downward trend emerging in the graph. Overall, it provides significant facts about newspaper circulation in USA.
The image shows the newspaper circulation in the USA as a percentage of household from 1960 to 2017. Both weekend and Sunday newspaper circulation show a steady decline over the years. In 1960, more than 100% household received newspaper on weekdays and 90% and about 90% on Sundays. After that, the numbers kept dropping, especially after 2000. By 2017, the circulation for both weekdays and Sundays fell below 30%. Overall, the chart shows a
The image describe about line graph which is newspaper circulation. From this picture I can see 0, 30, 60%, 90%, 120%. I can also see 1960, 1964, 1972, 1992, 2012 to 2070. In I can also see there is a weekday and Sunday. The minimum number is 30 and the maximum number is 110. In conclusion, it is a very beautiful pie chart. Thank you.
The line graph gives the information about the newspaper circulation in USA, percentage of households. It observed that some percentage like 0%, 30%, 60%, 90% and 120%. It shows some years like 1960 to 2017. In 1960, the highest value is covered by the weekend and it is above the 90%, while the percentage of Sunday in 1960 is 90%. And in year 2017, the percentage of weekend and Sunday is below the 30%. Overall, the topic gives the information about the newspaper
Newspaper circulation USA was the main topic of the line graph. 60% 30% was on the left side of the image. 1960 and 1972 was the bottom side of the image. Weekday and Sunday was also highlighted. 1976 and 1980 was also mentioned. Weekday was the maximum trend whereas the Sunday was the minimum trend. Additionally, the 1980 and 1984 also given. To conclude, this picture gives the information about newspaper circulation.
The given graph provides information about the newspaper circulation in the percentage of households. The graph shows about two types of the axes, while one shows about the different percentages that start from 0%, 30%, 60%, and ends at the 120%. While on the other hand, x-axis shows about the different years that start from 1960, 1964, 1968, 1972, and ends at the 2017. In this graph, the weekday represents in the red color and the Sunday represents in the blue plain line. The highest percentage about the weekday is the below 120%, and the lowest.
This image is mainly about newspaper circulation USA percentage of household. Firstly, it also shows 120%, 90%, and 60%. Secondly, it gives information about 30%, 0%, and 1960. Moreover, it tells us about 1964, 1968, and 1972. Lastly, it shows different types of colors with their highest and lowest values. Overall, this image clearly presents the newspaper circulation percentage of household. I think that's all. Thank you.
The image describes the newspaper circulation USA percentage of household across different categories such as weekday and Sunday. It also provides some information that the highest contribution, which is 110% on weekday in 1960. On the other hand, the lowest contribution is 30% on Sunday, which is in 2017. After analyzing the image, it can be concluded that this image is showing some crucial information strongly supported by important facts and figures having a great impact. 1996, which is 60% on weekday.
The graph shows the importance of newspaper circulation USA of household. It also provides information about in 1996 to 2007 and Viro is starting to 0 to 1 to 120%. The picture also clearly shows Sunday and weekday. Sunday is marking with a pink color and weekend is the red color. The picture clearly shows that in 1996 is the highest number, that is 120%, and 2070 is the lowest number, which is 30%. After analyzing this picture, it can be concluded that this is very informative picture of a newspaper circulation of